Would be ridiculous.
No, I mean, that dragon's still up anyway, so. And if it fumbles, I really hope so. I hope it fumbles.
Monk, you're supposed to be team good, not team evil. I'm team mammoth. What would really surprise them is if I drop the mammoth on this gun guy that's been shooting us in the back this whole time.
So I know Kyo has been a Ignite enjoyer, but
Yeah.
imagine if Muck and Silverstar also had like some
Mukluk
sort of nuke
dancing.
spell. Just
Yeah.
3 in a row, back to back, pelting the rulers over and over till they die.
Oh, you'll see
Oh
some
my
fireworks
God,
on
that
my
is so
turn.
evil.
Did you unlock Lava Surge?
No, but you see that flare that is currently in the middle gate? On my turn, it explodes.
Oh!
Activates new.
Dude, I didn't even notice it until you pointed it out.
X will be struck for 24 physical and 24 lightning damage at the start of the owner's next turn.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
a big AoE, actually.
Chat, do you see this?
Aren't you
this
worried you're gonna
flare?
hit your own
This red outline?
notes, decaying zombie?
Nuclear launch detected. None of us noticed. Silver just stayed quiet. Oh my god.
Zombies are evil creatures. They deserve to die.
He did that on the previous turn.
+1.
Hold on.
It's a shame. I was looking forward to getting to see Katie's play soldiers. And now they're standing on the medieval fantasy equivalent of C4.
I also love that the Frost Dragon is doing the Orcish strat. Boom!
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Oh.
I looked away right as it went off.
Same. I just saw an
Hey.
explosion in the corner of my eye.
Nothing's left but my clay soldiers. What the fuck?
Hey Tim. Tankermeister's never dead.
Oh my god!
Guys, once again.
I'll kill him again then.
Jägermeister never dies. Wait, how did you do that? Do all your heroes have revive?
He just charged up a nuke again.
My Death Knight has the Raise Undead, and he has a wand for Raise Undead.
Another
Also,
one.
fires the cannons!
Oh,
Wow.
oh my god.
Hole.
Oh. That's not good.
Fires the cannons!
That's really bad.
Holy
Oh.
cannons.
That's not great. My poor clay soldiers, man. Never stood a chance.
Range and Ranger. Oh my
Literally
gosh.
Ranger.
Oh, that hurt.
Nama Nama.
Tankermeister lives.
Not for long.
Alright, I'm gonna try something. This sniper guy in the back summoning zombies is upsetting me. So we're gonna get you off that battlement for now.
You just push him off.
Oh my god.
Dang, I think I took as much damage as you did.
Orcish! You never killed the spider?
No, he kept healing it. I killed other things.
Orcish, the spider! You're supposed to
I know. He keeps healing her. I killed the cannon.
Please, my people have died. Please help us.
I love the idea that one spider's just fighting Orcish off on the right side.
But I
my
protected
God.
that tower for a long time.
You're
the tower.
Doing very good.
My men are dead.
Oh.
Is that the 4th mammoth you just summoned?
Maybe.
I believe that's your last mammoth, isn't it?
I have as many mammoths as Tootheron Diggermeister has lives.
So, boy. And he's also on his fourth planet. Oh, thank God that giant's going away.
I'm just deciding where to drop the hammer. Let's do this. Okay,
Yeah.
your turn.
All
What was her
right.
name? John Skunk?
No, no. I'm just a skunk. A skunk.
Rad.
Well, I'm just gonna.
You never met a furry before?
Cause you're the furry. That was like your first avatar.
That's you put me in that avatar.
No. These like AOE spells, does it matter how much or like if a target's in the center or no?
You can move the cursor around and see the damage preview.
But it doesn't give me numbers. It just they all look the same, so maybe it just all does the same damage. I
Yeah,
think.
then it probably doesn't matter if you don't see a noticeable difference.
So chat, let me mute this for a second. Let me tell you about what we got here. This is Blue. She has a single target heal with a couple turn cooldown. Over here, we have Seth Scratch, and he has the ability to conjure this wide area of bushes. However, because we're underground, it's growing like mushrooms and stuff. And anything in that area is obscured, so it's harder to hit it with ranged attacks. And it also gets an instant heal and some regeneration. I have been sitting here, and I can do it every turn if he doesn't move. So he's been sitting here just spamming it on these two, and they've been holding off this guy. But if he sends one guy over to hit him, then it messes the whole thing up. But he hasn't realized. And then of course we got the big man up here who's got a few different heals and throws the big rock. And really that's most of it. And then we got some random spirit things that I found in the Rally of the Lieges that I hired these from somebody else. And then I've got a giant spider and a saber-toothed tiger. Dude, look at the smile on this thing. This thing is a serial killer. Everyone should go tell Team Evil Muck's secret. Yeah, the secret is focus down the healer. Yeah. That's the secret.
So, as you keep hosting them or playing games on your own, you'll figure out what works, what doesn't, what map duration works, what settings work, and it just takes time, just like with your Warhammer campaigns.
I feel like I've pretty much got it to a science now in terms of how to run it. The only thing is that the manual battles take incredibly long, and there's nothing I can do to fix that. The only way I can fix that is to make people play less of them. So I could put in a rule like only your ruler can do manual battles or something, and just force it to be like an all auto resolve campaign.
You can put them on a 2-minute timer.
Well, yeah.
Turn on turn timers.
Timers, how you do it.
Turn timers. There's also I was suggesting earlier, no large scale fights unless it's in a siege. So it's only one stack versus one stack in campaign. Unless it's a siege, then you do 3v3.
I feel like that would skew the balance of the game pretty hard.
Everything skews the balance.
You'd just have to do a bunch of smaller battles. You're still gonna have the same amount of armies running around.
Yeah, that would be you'd fight a 6-stack and then it would get out of the way, and then you'd have to fight the next one behind it and the next one behind it. That would probably take longer than just doing one big 3v3.
It would also be insanely like any astral wizard would get their combat casting points back every time they went into a fight.
I just love how Bomb just already is like, well, you know, if you do that, you know, this is the meta I'm gonna deploy.
I mean, Astrals
Gosh.
beat anything
No,
anyway, so.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's. I was thinking it too, because like
He's
I like
intense.
healing, and a lot of my big heals, I could just if I'm fighting 3 armies in a row rather than me fighting 3 armies at once.
Think how
If
many
I'm doing it in a
damage
row,
there'd
I
be.
could beat every one of them and end every fight full health.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Crap,
Oh.
chat! He found the healer.
Damn.
What a manly
Jeez.
hit.
I
Kill that
just hired
spider.
that little guy after Bomb just killed all the others. Could you chill?
Searing blades, frost blades, blood fury weapons, flame burst weapons. Methinks Orcish came into this campaign with a certain game plan.
Yeah, hold on.
I did the exact same thing I did in the last campaign, only better.
So you hit on the
Orcish
wall for
had-
longer last time?
If only I could find a unit that rhymes with snoreweed and buff it to the max.
If Orcish hadn't gone chosen destroyers, I think he'd be out of control.
Oh, that's what you did. That's why you have all one city the entire game.
Yeah.
Yes. And because Fairlight stopped my assault of that city, it made me very weak. So
You know, hilariously, I fought you tooth and nail because I wanted to absorb that city, and I ended up not absorbing it after all because the amount of Imperium that I needed for like increasing city cap and absorbing another city was too high. So, so we had that huge fight, and then afterwards I was like, actually, I'm good, and then I just walked away and left the city alone.
Yeah, if Orcish had raised that city, it would have given him 200 income of like everything.
Wait, why so much? I thought it
'Cause
was
it's
50
chosen
for chosen.
destroyer.
You get
It's-
40 for every 3 population, and it had 16 population.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a flat number per city.
that's a different thing.
My morale.
I think you bring Tim, you bring his ass over to my prosperity dragon, and we link up.
Wanna link up?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
thinking you
time.
might be
I gotta
onto
buff
something.
you. Let me
But
buff
Hey,
you.
before I do
Tim.
that,
Diggermeister's
Yeah?
coming for you.
You
Oh,
gotta
you
get
know
out of
something about
that,
that?
nuclear.
No, yeah,
Blacks.
he's dead.
Sure about
No, Diggermeister 5.0, no.
I hope he stays dead.
Get the
I really hope he
paddles.
stays dead this time.
You know what? Wait, I wish I could, but it would be really funny if I could just revive him myself.
I don't know, if you revive him, he could start casting spells.
Or me.
God, imagine that rule.
Hey, them towers. That's cool. Only I got the catapults ready.
Killing craze. It's pissing me off. Wait, I'm an undead. How am I bleeding?
You're oozing.
No one makes me bleed my own blood.
It loses can affect ethereal or undead units. I guess because it's a white unit has the undead unit type. I don't understand this game.
Which unit are you looking at that's having an issue?
He has the undead unit type.
Him?
Yes, but he's bleeding.
Tim.
But which
John
one is
Timothy
him?
Cheeseworth.
Him.
It's
Sorry,
the-
John
Oh,
Timothy.
Tim!
Cheeseworth. My bad.
Okay.
My bad.
I heard him, and then I said, "Did you say him?" And he said,
He
"Yes."
is him.
He is him.
He's him. We're trying to
Back
figure
into
out
the fire.
why is he able to bleed, not affect ethereal or undead.
Yeah, you scroll
I'm
down,
kinda
right?
confused because if you actually mouse over undead in the top right, it doesn't say they're immune to bleed, but on bleeding it says they're immune to bleed. So
Maybe it applies the
usually
debuff,
it's-
but it doesn't tick.
yeah, that's what I
It
think
ticked.
of.
I took 4 damage.
Because like if you mouse over an ethereal unit, it'll say immunity to bleed.
Don't know.
Like-
Maybe
like-
It seems like maybe an outdated tooltip on
Yeah.
bleed.
Because if you look at the blessed soul on the battlefield, you can see that they have the ethereal tag and it says immunity to bleed, like on ethereal.
Hey, Silver.
Yes.
So Orcish finally decided to start playing the game, and His war breeds are getting kind of close on the right-hand side. Could use some assistance.
Oh yeah, my cannons are already within range.
That would be lovely.
That first Warbreed hit, Jack. How the heck do you say this name?
It's an amalgamation of a bunch of my viewers' names. Yeah, Jekth was literally just hired and has almost no gear and very low level.
I see. Well, he went from full health to nearly dead in one swing from a Warbreed. That unit is terrifying.
Also, there's a bunch of dragons on the other side of us, so
It's okay.
I
That
don't know
blue
what to
one's
tell
been
you.
hiding on the wall the whole fight. It's doing the orcish strat. It's fine.
The orcish strat.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
We've been rolling nat 20 intimidations on it. This dragon thing is really cool, chat. It can spend its whole turn to give grace to the entire battlefield on its side. And grace is when you get hit, you heal for 10. And also removes a negative effect. So like, and it's a 1 turn cooldown. So every other turn, you could basically heal your entire
Hey, my dragons,
team for 10.
they were trying to fight Kyo, and Kyo ran away, so.
No, I'm just being strategic.
Oh, so you
know?
won the intimidation
ran.
war.
I flew the dragon off the wall towards her alone, and she was like,
No, you
"Eh,"
gotta.
ran
or, like,
away.
you
I don't know
gotta
what to tell you.
Whoa, what was
No,
that
no,
sound?
I'm making you come to me.
Guys?
Popped the E and ran. I don't know.
Nah, hey, just because you can't handle the sauce and you didn't continue to push, ain't
Wait.
my fault, you know?
How you still use spells? Do you have the you have the use spells all dead, don't you?
What?
Oh my god.
What?
Fighters
What?
and cannons.
Okay, I'm so confused. What's happening?
Looks like you fumbled.
Nothing.
What's he saying? Wait, what's going
Holy.
on? Somebody fucking fill me out. It's happening.
Don't worry about
Tripping.
it.
Bruh.
How do we stop from using spells? What's going on?
He has a pretty sure he has the Imperium trait that allows him to use spells while dead.
Oh, okay.
Just accept
Actually, I don't.
defeat.
You don't? So how are you? Like, I'm so
It's a-
confused.
The power of
structure.
gaslight. The
Once you zombify or bring back your leader, you get to cast your spells even if you kill him again.
What?
Oh
Okay.
my gosh. That sounds like
Is
a
that-
bug almost.
Yeah,
That's not-
that does sound like.
Intended
there is-
gameplay.
There
It
is
is
a
a bug.
building you can build in your cities that lets you cast when your ruler's dead.
I don't have that.
This also isn't our city. Yet.
Well, it
Yet.
doesn't. It does like it lets you cast anywhere. It's not just the city.
It's me.
Wait, which building is that again?
I don't know the name, but it's part of the Wizard Tower stuff.
Bleh.
I don't think
I don't believe
it's,
I have that.
tome specific, but it could be.
Yeah, no, I don't believe I have that. I haven't read that.
Oh my god.
It's weird fighting war breeds that I can actually hurt.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, wait. We're actually doing damage to war breeds.
Orcish, you have a plan?
Well, my plan was to flank them while you guys kept fighting them.
I kinda got 2v1.
Silver, this is for you.
Ooh, that's juicy.
It's a province improvement from an order tome. My bad.
I don't know if I can keep Jack the healer alive down there, but we'll see what happens.
Old strong warrior.
Okay. I think we gotta move our units forward. By the way, Eo.
I did it!
About that.
Where's the gun guy? There he is. You get over there. Get over there.
Oh my gosh.
Another fucking mammoth.
It's the same one. He never dealt with it.
Oh.
Alright, time to put things in the dirt here.
Will Keo do anything offensive besides hide behind her teammates? We will find
Keo,
out.
I've been doing things offensive. AK, your ruler's gonna die in like the next turn if you don't do
He's
anything.
fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's just a little wounded.
Keo, you think you could hurt this warbreed that is about to execute my little wizard hat guy?
Yeah, that was the plan. That was the like, yeah.
I'm quite fond of that hero.
Oh my god.
I've known him a day.
Okay, let's see what else I can do here.
Which team
You
is
know,
winning? Right now,
Berserkers
Sand? I
were
think my
the
team is.
Warbreed before Warbreed were like released.
Oh my damage! Wait a minute.
Close.
Holy!
Close.
I got it. I got it. I got it. I'm gonna put this guy in the dirt.
Yay! You did a thing.
Yeah.
I liked it. Jack Seth Scratch lives another day to keep healing spiders.
That punch animation known from the Stone Spirit is something I can practically hear the Falcon punch in the background as you exploded that guy.
Do this, and then I help you.
Oh,
No
nice.
more misfortune.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then make it here. No. Oh, whatever. I'm posturing. And then what else do I have? Rotate,
Looks like Mappa was that. Yeah, we got these guys still,
empower,
and then we got this
Then-
stuff up here.
spank them. Oh, there's still caltrops, dude.
They don't go away.
Oh, I thought they would like, they look like they're like already like muddled around a little. Okay.
It's been so long they got dulled.
Yeah.
We clean them up one bloody foot at a time.
They're aging rapidly.
Yes. Now they give tetanus.
Caltrops inflict decaying after 5 turns.
Hey, Bumjus, you, as an experienced player, do you usually pick tomes just what synergizes well for, your units dealing damage and stuff, or do you actually pick tomes that helps your economy as well?
I pick a tier 5 tome. I pick a unit that goes with that tier 5 tome. And then I pick the affinities I need to get to my unit and my tier 5 tome. And
Oh,
then
cool.
anything
Pinned.
along the way is just a bonus.
See, what Bomjus is describing is also kind of how my mentality shifted. The first couple of campaigns that I played, both like when I played single player and then my first 2 PvP campaigns, I was grabbing stuff at the beginning that I thought looked cool. But like coming into this campaign was the first time that I started at the end. I was like, no. I'm like looking long-term, big picture. I want that unit, and I want to grab every upgrade along the way to it. And I feel like it worked a lot better this way.
It's a lot of brain power.
Yeah, I was about to say that's so much brain power, guys. I saw
you were
dragons.
really
Like
strong.
when I found that dragon monument, I knew my calling.
I feel like Bomb just beat me to the punch, by significantly so. But if it weren't for his like unstoppable Giga army, I feel like I would run over most other armies at this point. Because while you guys were setting up this siege, I finally unlocked my Stormbringer unit, which is the unit that I had been prepping all this time. Like all my enchantments were based on that unit. So I have at this point now, an AOE projectile lightning that chains multiple times throughout your whole army, multiple lightning resistance removal tools. It's pretty disgusting. I just needed it like 20 turns ago,
What type of unit is that? Is that a battle mage?
Oh, he's a skirmisher.
Ooh, so it can move then.
So
Can you not get a skirmisher early on to benefit from some of those buffs until you replace it with a higher tier unit.
That was the plan, but I screwed it up because I didn't have the experience to know any better. I was going to use Mistling skirmishers earlier,
Tim's a champion.
but I
at
didn't
him
realize that I
go.
needed a tier 3 wizard tower, so I unlocked Mistlings only to be told you need a tier 3 tower. And I was like, okay, well that means it's going to be 7 turns to upgrade my city, and then it's going to be like 6 turns after that to build the wizard tower, and then like 3 more turns after that to upgrade the tower to the next tier.
Why does it take so long to upgrade your... Like, all my buildings are 3 turns.
Because you're playing freaking Materium heavy with a lot of quarries, I would assume.
I have like 2 quarries in each city, and I'm playing Reavers.
What's your production in your main city?
Like 100.
See, I have like
Shaddy's
3
at
or 4
1 hit
quarries in
point.
my main city, and my production's only like 78.
Do you not get Masonic holes in all your cities?
But now what?
The tier 3 production building.
Pretty sure I have it. I'd have to double check.
Yeah, I pretty much rush Masonic hole in all my cities.
I will also defend myself by saying that I was getting pillaged and attacked from every
Fair.
angle for the first 30 turns
Fair.
of the game.
That's true.
There's only 3 dragon's nests. Come on.
It made you stronger though.
I honestly don't know. Like, this is the first time I'm playing Reavers, and I don't really know like all of their bonuses, so I might be getting bonus resources.
No, I think you're right that I could probably have more production value, but it was like, I don't know.
I'm just wondering what's the huge difference between me having 3 and you having like 6 or 7, like, because that's a huge difference in turns for every single building. And I was just curious, like, why is there such a disparity?
Chad, this thing
Couldn't
could
tell you.
ice
I'd have
breath
to go
me.
look.
I'm scared.
Maybe I don't. I'm pretty
We're all
sure I have
lined
the
up.
Masonic Hall, but I'd have to check.
Defense mode again? Dude, she's attacking with this dragon as much as Fairlight attacked
But
in
yeah,
his last battle.
the biggest issue
Which is to
was
say
like
not.
since I was planning for a late game skirmisher, I didn't actually get my mid game skirmisher because I didn't have the wizard tower upgrade that I needed. I should have gone Tome of Shades instead of Tome of Famous because both of those tomes give a strong skirmisher. And if I had gone Tome of Shades, I would have had a regular skirmisher that I could just train like an ordinary soldier as opposed to a summon, and that would have fixed my problem. It just means I need to play this exact character and exact build again, now that I know how to execute it properly.
I'm similar to, like, this for me was just kind of like this seemed like a fun idea, and I learned so many little things that I could make it, like, if I tried to play this again, I could make it better in so many small ways based on what I learned in this game.
Well, I'll definitely do this again, probably next month, but I can't guarantee catering to your schedule as hard this time around.
I'm not asking you to. I was just making conversation.
I would love to have you back. I feel like you've always been a good sport in both of the events that you've been in, but God, you're hard to plan around.
And you're a bit of
I
a sweat over there
understand.
too, Mug. I see you dripping. All right, I see you dripping.
No, I appreciate it, but yeah, I know we're all on different parts of the planet, so it's scheduling can be weird. I get it.
Yeah, usually when we end, it's like 1 a.m. for me. But I'm already a night owl, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, for me, my normal stream schedule is every night, and then on weekdays I do a morning stream. So usually if I stay up way past when I normally end the night stream, then the morning stream I get up and I'm just like death, you know? So that's why I have to, like, you know, have a cutoff time. But
Well, that
you know,
and you're
today is
East
it's
Coast.
Saturday night, so it doesn't matter, which is why I'm still here right now. It's 2 a.m. here.
That and your East Coast, right?
Yes. Yeah, I normally end my evening streams at midnight, so. But again, weekend stuff. Off topic, Bomb, just because I know you like healing stuff just like I do. Have you ever tried Conjure Wild Growth Swift with the healing upgrade tree? Ah, he's deafened to me. What a punk. He's pulling a Fairlight.
And here's what you need to try. War breeds with the Draconic transformation. You get War breed natural regeneration, and then you get Draconic vitality regeneration.
Well, basically, here, I'm going to show you this right here, right now. So watch
That sounds
this
horrible
move.
to fight against.
So watch this move right here. So this is AoE, right? Bolster defenses, regen, AoE heal for 10, obscuring on the ground. He can do that every turn,
That's so juicy.
as long as he doesn't move. Now, fortunately, you know, like he was hiding behind that pillar and casting that, and those animals were holding the war breeds on the right side. that whole time be because he was just there just doing that over and over and over.